I mean, that's worse than working in the field. I mean the tobacco field. I'm from up in Kentucky, and that's what we done for years and years and years. Raised tobacco. And back then, you had to plant it with a peg, stick a hole in the ground and put the plant in there, and then put the ground around it. And my daddy, he'd go out just as soon as it got light enough and just work, and I had to follow him out there, Well, one morning we got up early and got out there in the field about it's just getting daylight, and he being bent over all day, his back wouldn't straighten up, too good. He's getting old, and we planted from the early morning till right up to noon, just as hard as we could plant, all bent over that way. And my ma hollered, "Dinner's ready," out the back window, and we broke in a run for the house. And I run in the house, and he run under the porch. I like to mess that up, didn't it? Back in the 30s, I worked for. Who was it I worked for? No, worked for Lum and Abner. That's it, Lum and Abner. Well, we had what they called, when you get old, your mind slips. That ain't all, I'll tell you that. And when... Lum and Abner had a show in Cleveland, Ohio, and I was part of the Pine Ridge String Band at that time, and they'd bring in people from all over, and artists to play on the program. They called it the Friday Night Social at the Schoolhouse. That was radio now; it wasn't no TV. And they brought a couple of fellas from Switzerland, and they did a Swiss yodel. And me and this other boy that was with me, Harmonica Joe, me and him learned that Swiss yodel in the Swiss language, and we didn't know what we said, and we didn't know what they said, and I don't know what I'm going to say when I sing it to you, but I want to try to do it for you, and it's pretty. Swiss yodel's pretty hard for me because I can't yodel in the first place, but